This is the first video in our series on the Great Northwest, and it is about San Francisco, California. I can't really say enough about San Francisco. Janet and I are going to San Francisco, and we're leaving from Walkertown. So the first leg in the journey is to go to Raleigh, and we're going to stay the night because we have a very early flight out tomorrow. So we're all packed, as you can see, and ready to go. So after San Francisco, we're going to drive up the Portland coast, or the Oregon coast, Redwood Forest and the Oregon coast, and we're going to see our friend Nick in Portland. So that's it. And here are some tips for leaving your home in pups for 10 days and keeping your peace of mind. What's in there? Always turn these things off when you're going to be gone for more than a few days. You have to go to the doggy camp, the camp out. George, hey George, hey buddy. Doggy stuff, some treats, and then we'll just take the whole bag over. Time to go, look! Oh, now they're excited. Bye, buddy. We'll check them. Can you see where the air pocket is? No. I can. Okay. And then when we get back, we'll check it out.
I like 2 days from now.
You think it'll make it just 2 days?
I don't know.
Do you have names for them?
No. You mean like Fred and Evelyn?
Ethel.
That little tiny one, that ball is heavier than the pot.
No, my.
So it's trying to pull the pot backwards.
Yeah.
The problem you have with Romney.
You can put the mail on hold on the internet now.
Slam the door on the Kindle.
You won't. Ready to go. We were able to use some points and probably get about 3 free nights on this trip, which helps a whole lot. We're in the airport parking lot in Raleigh, waiting for the shuttle or something. See, parking lot. It's very early in the morning. It said May 22nd, 2012 on that sign. You know, the Kindle Fire with 2 headphones with the noise reduction was awesome. It made travel so much more fun. So 2 flights, 7 hours, 2,800 miles, and we are there in San Francisco for 2 whole days. It's going to be great. We went down to our hotel, which they let us park at. The rooms are small, but man, it's in such a perfect location. It's right on the Wharf. I mean, you could just see everything. So the first day, we spent most of our time just walking up and down, checking out the shops. Let's see, watching the street performers, just generally hanging out, checking out souvenir shops, and checking out the pier and the water and the view. Because this is a favorite thing that you like to do. All right, let's see it. Awesome. The sea lions were fantastic. I mean, Janet just loved watching the sea lions, so we spent some time there, and we spent some time in the shops on Pier 39. All the time I wanted to try the Dungeness crab, so I was looking for Dungeness crab. Oh, check it out, that's Alcatraz Island. So I hadn't found the crab yet. So I did find a really great street performer. Check out this little girl dancing. I did finally find some Dungeness crab at the Franciscan. Oh my. And after dinner, we walked around the wharf some more, and Janet even got into the dancing spirit, although in a more interesting way, I would say. So after a little more strolling around, we were pretty much done for day one. But we didn't get to everything on Fisherman's Wharf, but here are some ideas, some list of some of the top attractions there that you may be interested in. So check out day two because we take a tour. We go to Chinatown. We see the Golden Gate Bridge, Golden Gate Park, Haight Ashbury, the Castro. We even run across President Obama. Wow, day two was great in San Francisco. We decided to take a trolley tour, the hop on, hop off type, so we could better see, get around and use that as our mode of transportation. So we spent a good long day doing that. And here in this video, I'm going to show you the top 10 favorite things that we saw in San Francisco from our trolley tour, and hope you enjoy it. Number one, the thing that made the trolley tour so great was the San Francisco weather. It was gorgeous. It was like 72 degrees and perfect. So that really made everything that much more wonderful. Plus we rode on top of the trolley, so that helped quite a bit. Number two. It is the 75th anniversary of the Golden Gate Bridge coming up, and they have flowers planted. Well, you guessed it. Number two is the Golden Gate Bridge. What a fantastic icon. Gang, there's an earthquake, but our car's on there, so it's okay. Do you trust that? Do you think that'll work? When we were in D.C., our tour got held up by the First Lady, and we thought it was interesting, and made it our number 3 favorite thing in San Francisco, was we got held up by the President, who was in town that day. So our tour bus, and of course all of the foreigners and Americans on it, were quite enamored with it and took lots of pictures and videos, so we thought that was pretty cool. Number 4 on the list is definitely the food in Chinatown. It was amazing. We went to a place called Uncle's and had the best fried dumplings ever. The stir-fried rice, all of it was great, but 2 funny stories. One is we stopped at this Chinese deli that was rated number 1 and got in line, and we were at the end of the line, and this elderly Chinese lady came up and just smacked Janet's leg with her cane and got in front of her, and then turned around and went, ha ha ha. And so we went somewhere else to eat, thinking that maybe the locals wanted to eat there and only had so much time. And that's why we went to Uncle's. The second thing was I asked for sweet tea. Just give me some iced tea. It was so, we've been walking a lot. And she goes, okay. I said, sweet tea. Well, here's what I got. Anyway, the food, fantastic. And number 5 favorite thing that we saw on the tour was the statue and story of Alma de Bretteville Spreckle. She was born Alma Charlotte Corday Lenormand de Bretteville in the Sunset District portion of San Francisco. She was the 5th of 6 children of Vigo and Mathilda de Bretteville, 2 Danish immigrants. The family was very poor. At age 14, Alma quit school to work full-time for the family business. Meanwhile, she had developed a love of art and enrolled in the Mark Hopkins Institute of Art to study painting. While there, she earned money by being a nude model. When she was flush with cash, she became popular around town and found herself intimately involved with a miner named Charlie Anderson. After their relationship deteriorated, she gained a bit of notoriety for having successfully sued him for, quote, personal defloweration. Alma de Bretteville met her future husband thanks to modeling for the Dewey Monument by Robert Aitken, which we saw on Union Square, This statue was selected from a number of entries and only barely made the cut, but thanks to the crucial vote of the chair Citizen Committee Adolf Spreckles. Although he was 24 years older than her, he was smitten by her, and after a 5-year courtship, they married on May 11, 1908. Because he was head of the Spreckles Sugar Company, Alma often referred to her husband as, you guessed it, her sugar daddy. Built near Portsmouth Square, the heart of San Francisco, Chinatown is the oldest and one of the largest in the United States. Shopping there is our 6th favorite thing about our tour. We were dropped off at the entrance to Chinatown at Grant Avenue and Bush Street. They call it the Dragon's Gate. According to San Francisco Travel, I quote, inside are 24 blocks of hustle and bustle, most of it taking place along Grant, the oldest street in San Francisco. The city within a city is best explored on foot. Exotic shops, food markets, temples, and small museums comprise its boundaries. Visitors can buy herbal remedies, enjoy samples at a tea bar, or order dim sum lunch. We love shopping in Chinatown, and I think that's where all of our San Francisco trinkets came from that we took home. He's peeing on every single lamppost.
Give Carson hugs for me.
Now you gotta put him in his coat. Our number 7 favorite thing was the Fisherman's Wharf, which we covered in our first day of the video, but needless to say, it's worth repeating. Dungeness crabs, Ghirardelli chocolate, the views, the street performers, all of it was awesome. Did I mention the Dungeness crab? Number 8 on the tour is Pier 39, and arguably this might be Janet's number 1, but I will put it on here as 8 for the sea lions at Pier 39. We also found some sea lions up the coast in Oregon as well in a cave. They're fun to watch. 2 places make our number 9, Haight-Ashbury and the Castro. Both of these neighborhoods are rich in history, and they're near Golden Gate Park, and they're definitely worth checking out. And they have a lot of interesting shops. And that's it. And you can check out the Harvey Milk Museum while you're there as well. And last on our list is the Golden Gate Park and the Conservatory of Flowers. So it's worth seeing, and we really enjoyed seeing their bison. I didn't get any pictures of the bison, but I did a few pictures of the Conservatory of Flowers. So check it out. We had a great time in San Francisco, and now we're on to see the big redwood trees. Goodbye, San Francisco.